Hi guys, today I'm going to be showing you how I do my everyday school makeup. For this tutorial, you can drop a few steps if it's too much. Okay, first what I'm going to do is I'm getting my BB cream, or you can use foundation, whichever suits. And I'm just going to put a bit on the back of my hand. Then getting my foundation brush, I'm just going to do this. Just pat it on to the brush. And just pat it onto my face, because if you stroke it down like that, it can leave streak marks. Now because this BB cream is a bit pale, what I'm going to do is put it on my neck so it looks normal. As you can see after that, my face is a bit pale and it looks a bit oily. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my powder, which I made. This powder I made out of talcum powder and foundation and BB cream. What I did was that I used the back of this brush and I ground down the talcum powder and mixed it in with the BB cream and foundation until I got this tinted coloured powder. Now what I'm just going to do is going to put a little bit on my brush, just tap off the excess into the pot again. And then, because I don't want a too powdery effect, I'm just going to do on my nose. And just stroke it down if it's too much. My chin. And my forehead. Now if you want to just bring it down to your nose as well, from your forehead, this is called the T-spot. As you can see, my face looks less oily now, and also this sort of sets the makeup. What I'm doing here is I'm just patting a little bit on my cheeks, just so my foundation or BB cream doesn't slip and slide. Okay, putting the powder aside, what I'm now going to do is apply concealer. Here I'm using Body Shop's concealer. This is my all-time favourite at the moment. It's really good. So what I'm going to do is just put a stroke or two under my eyes to cover up my dark circles. Then I'm just going to go around my nose. Oops. Put a bit at the tip of my nose. This concealer is really good because it just covers any blemishes. Now taking my foundation brush, I'm just going to pat it away and blend it. Now just using my ring fingers, I'm just going to blend it a little bit more. Okay, so now you can see that the concealer's fully blended out. I'm just going to use the concealer as a primer because this works really well. So you just take a bit, do 2 strokes, one near your upper lash line, and the other just going towards your crease. Now taking your pinky fingers, just blend it out like that. And this is optional, but you can use a foundation brush to go over it, just to blend it out a little bit more. Okay, now taking my bronzer, I'm going to contour my face. Here I'm using H&M's bronzer. I really love this bronzer, it's really good. So what I'm just doing is taking the same brush as I used for my powder, just tapping the excess off back into the case. And I'm just going from the middle of my ear down to the corner of my mouth. Just going over that. So as you can see here, from the middle of my ear down to the corner of my mouth. What you can also do is you can go from there and down your jawline, just to define it. So again, repeating the step on the other side. So the middle of your mouth, the middle of your ear, down to the corner of your mouth. And then just to define the jawline, like that. Now taking my kabuki brush, which I also got from H&M, I'm just gonna blend it out. My face is now contoured. Okay. Next, what we're gonna do, we're gonna do our eye makeup. So I'm gonna take my H&M eyeshadow palette, and I'm just gonna take this really natural colour here. This is a really good colour if you just want to stick to the natural look, you know, not too dark, not too light. I'm just gonna apply this all over my eyelids. Do the same to both eyelids. Evenly apply it. Now that's done, just take your wedding or your ring finger. Just take your ring finger and blend it out. Now what you can do is take the white hair, load it onto your brush, just getting a new brush here, load it onto your brush, go into the inner corner of your eyes, just to make your eyes look more awake. Oops. And also put it onto the center of your eye. You can get your liquid eyeliner and just do a very thin line. You can wing it out if you want, but I wouldn't advise it. So what I'm just doing is doing a really thin line as close to my lash line as possible. Oops. Couple of dabs under your eyes and then you just smooth it out on your chin, good place. Your nose is a good place as well, and your forehead. Okay, we've nearly finished with the face. We now are moving on to blush. Now here I'm using Agnes B's blush. It's called Mono Blush in the shade Rose d'Or. I really like this blush. It's a really nice colour and it smells really nice, surprisingly. So what I'm doing is I'm just getting my kabuki brush and loading up my blush onto it. Okay, now that I've got enough blush onto my brush, just tapping off the excess tap, smiling, and then we're just going to run the blush going up towards our temple, like so. Okay, after you've applied all our eye makeup, we're going to curl our eyelashes. So And finally, to complete this look for the lips, first I'm gonna get my lips off. It's really important to hydrate your lips throughout the day so your lips don't get cracked or any dead skin. So I've just given my lips a generous coat of lip salve. And I'm applying this lipstick by Kate Moss. What you should do when you're applying lipstick so everything gets filled in, you push ta-da! Okay, thank you for watching, bye!